Welcome, travelers. In my first few hours of Wartales, I built a ragtag band of mercenaries, opened a tavern to fund our adventures, and set out to explore a harsh, unforgiving world. The game doesn't care if you sink or swim. It just throws you into the deep end, and where survival depends on your decisions. There are no main characters here unless you make one of your mercenaries the captain of the group. In this video, I'll break down my journey, the challenges I faced, and why Wartales doesn't care about sticking your face in someone else's story. It's all about how you play and what story comes from your actions and your adventures. Wartales doesn't ease you into the experience. Right from the start, you're tasked with forming a group of mercenaries, choosing their traits, professions, and even setbacks. Once you're done, you're dropped into the world with little more than some basic weapons and supplies. You're free to explore, but nothing comes easy. Whether you're taking on contracts or scavenging for resources, every choice you make carries weight. I quickly learned that in this world, you either adapt or you don't survive. The gameplay feels familiar if you've played tactical RPGs like XCOM or Banner Saga, but it's deeper than just turn-based combat. It's about balancing resources, wages, food, and equipment for your squad, while exploring the world. Combat starts simple, but it ramps up fast as you recruit specialized units like rangers, archers, and tanks. You'll need to be strategic, not just in battle, but in how you prepare for each journey. For me, the Tavern's Open DLC added a completely new layer. I wasn't just a mercenary leader anymore. I was a tavern owner. Managing staff, brewing drinks, and keeping patrons happy became crucial to funding my squad's adventures. And in Wartales, there's no safety net. If you fail to manage your resources or plan effectively, the game just keeps moving, regardless of how ready you are. What stood out to me wasn't any one close call or dramatic victory, but the constant pressure to keep my group afloat. In the early hours, I found myself trying to balance my mercenaries' needs, food, morale, and wages, while pushing deeper into the world. Stromcap, the first town I reached, became a vital hub for recruiting new mercenaries and keeping my tavern running. Starting the tavern was a huge milestone, and I was impressed with the fact that I could do it so early within my playthrough. Through the DLC, I could run a fully functioning business, which added an extra dimension to my gameplay. The challenge wasn't just combat anymore. I had to manage my tavern, handle supplies, and ensure the mercenaries I hired were up for the task. And in a world like Wartales, nothing comes easy. Success is something you have to fight for every step of the way. 5 hours in, I had managed to assemble a solid band of adventurers and establish my tavern. The balance between combat, resource management, and keeping everyone happy was tough, but rewarding. One of the first game-changing decisions I made was unlocking valorous support for my rangers. This gave my archers a critical ability to generate extra valor points when ending their turn next to an ally without being engaged, feeding into my strategy of creating a deadly ranged squad. With these valor points, I could pull off powerful moves like ambush or apply poisons for added damage. As my squad gained strength, the synergy between my units started coming together, just as I had imagined when I'd set out to create my archery-focused team. Wartales offers the kind of freedom that few games deliver. There's no predetermined path, no hero's journey to follow. Just a story you create through your own actions. Whether you're crafting your own gear, leading your mercenary band, or managing a tavern, every decision matters. The world feels alive, and it doesn't care whether you succeed or fail. As I push deeper into the game, I'm excited to see how my group evolves and what new challenges await. If you're looking for a game where survival depends on your choices and strategy, Wartales is definitely worth checking out. And for those curious about co-op, I recommend checking out the Co-op Bros. They did a video that covered more detail on the co-op experience that you could hope to expect from the multiplayer part of Wartales. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button and subscribe for more content from me, Dr. Wiki. I'll see you next time on the battlefields of Eberron. Until then, keep your mercenaries sharp and your tavern stocked. Adios.